So today I am doing something a little bit different. I am unboxing this package of yarn. So over on Instagram, Sarah's Yarn Party is an account that's run by Sarah Newbert. And when Sarah has collected a large amount of yarn and decided that she's not going to use it, she puts it on sale. All of this yarn is pretty vintage. It tends to come from estate sales, yard sales, thrift stores, her own personal collection. So there's lots in here. A lot of it can't be found online, so there is lots of fun things to look at. So this is a chenille, it looks like. Not a ton on the cone, but that is going to be a really lovely, lovely texture to weave with. That's a really tall cone too. That's actually the tallest cone that I've ever seen. So that's interesting. This is a wool, sort of a peachy yellow-orange color. Pretty coarse, but nice. There's quite a lot of it. This is a slightly different color. So I did get kind of a lot of that because that's in the color range of some of the things that I'm working with right now. This is one of the monster skeins. This is probably, I think this is a whole pound, and I think I bought 2 of them, it looks like. And these are cotton and rayon, and it's a boucle, so that's also going to be a nice texture to weave with. This is a navy blue. Looks like about an 8-2 weight cotton. I know that everything that I bid on was natural fiber. I usually don't buy rayon, but I know that this boucle can only be made as it can be made as cotton, but it's typically only made with the rayon, and rayon is biodegradable. I usually avoid rayon because I have some feelings about how it's produced, but it is biodegradable, so that's one that I'm willing to be flexible on. But otherwise, I tend to stick to all natural fibers that are naturally made and naturally derived. This is a black, but it's really interesting. So this is cotton. It is a little bit thicker than your typical weaving yarns. It's almost like if you were talking in terms of knitting, it would be like kind of a worsted weight, or maybe more of a DK weight. But it's actually got different colors in the plies, so it's almost like there's, let's see, it is 4 plies, and it looks like 2 of the plies are black and 2 of the plies are charcoal gray. So it has just a really interesting depth to it. I'm sure the camera is not going to pick it up, but it is really interesting. And there's quite a bit of yarn there too, so that'll be nice to work with. This is really lovely. This probably has some rayon in it too. It's boucle, and it just has a real interesting texture. It has some coils in that the rayon part of it that are reminiscent of some of the hand spun effects that you would get from an art yarn. So that's really interesting. That'll be really pretty when that weaves up. And then there's more of that. This is a slightly different boucle than the first one, I think. It's just a little bit thinner and a little bit of a creamier color, but it's really lovely too. So that is the haul. Let's take a look at all of that all together. That is the haul with this giant monster cone, which is awesome. Thanks so much, Sarah. I always love when you do your yarn party, and I can't wait to get weaving with these yarns.